All right, it's go time. Oh, look at that. Mm, mm. Nothing like homemade.
Welcome back to Pete's Eats, where we are making homemade empanadas. We're going to start with 4 cups of all-purpose flour. We're going to add in 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt. Give that a quick mix, and then we'll add our 14 tablespoons of cold butter. Cut that in with a pastry blender, and we've whisked 2 egg yolks in with a cup of water. We're going to add most of that liquid right now. Get that incorporated. Add the rest of that in. Brings the dough to a nice consistency. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. I'm going to turn that out onto some parchment paper. Knead that into a nice ball. Once we get that right where we want it, I'm going to wrap that with some plastic wrap, and into the fridge it goes for 1 hour to rest. And once our dough is rested, we're going to flour our surface. We're going to cut off, I would just say, a manageable size piece of dough. And once you get used to working with the dough, you'll be able to work with larger pieces. Hit the top of that with a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick. Flatten it out just a touch, and then we're going to roll that out, starting around the center and working outwards. Once we get that rolled out, we're going to go ahead and get a biscuit cutter and cut our rounds out of the dough. Transfer those to parchment paper so they don't stick to anything. And then once we get those all laid out, we are ready to start with our fillings. And I know you're thinking, what is in that filling? Well, we got spinach and cheese on this filling, and that recipe will be coming soon. We can add a little bit of egg wash to the outer edge of our pastry dough. Seal that in with a pinch, and then we move on to our beef filling, which, yes, that will be yet another video for you in the future to get that recipe. And we get those all cinched up as well. And guess what? It is time to make magic. We drop those empanadas into 350-degree oil. Do it carefully. You don't want that splashing on you. Go ahead and move those around a little bit. Make sure they're evenly browned. Once they're done, go ahead and transfer those to a wire rack. And that is key because you do not want that oil soaking into the empanadas. You want that to leach out so you have a nice, crispy, delicious empanada. And once you have those out, oh my goodness, it is just time to go to town. And I know I made small appetizer-sized empanadas. You can make them as large as you like and make them an entree. But no matter what, they won't last long because these are delicious. Enjoy.